is we're going to create the illusion of background trees. So you get a bit of paint. Man, don't be afraid to mix it with a little bit of the blue. Gives it more atmosphere. And really watery. And say we're going to throw land in, well, I don't know, right about here. And you pull it straight across. Well, we're going to try and get it straight across anyway. Just like that. Back for more paint. And I'm just pulling straight up here. Kind of going into the distance. And little clumps, little hills, it comes up a little higher. Just like so. And it just sort of fades into the back here. I'm using the side of the brush now. Do a little forest growing. Bit more paint. And this part you want to sort of pull it up into the blue. Helps give like cutting into the sky with the trees. And we're just going to taper it off like that. And I'll even go so far here. It looks pretty straight. And I'm going to, using the right top edge, I'm going to leave a line here, but I'm going to create the illusion of water surface, right, just like this. And pull it back, and then just work it in, work it down, like so. And then I'm going to go black again. And say this time I'm going to really mess things up. I'm going to put some land right up here. Just like that. And that is the worst straight line I've ever seen. So just try and fix it. And then back to your paint. And this part here, just do the same thing. Just bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, letting the bristles break as they come up. And it pulls lines that look like little distant trees. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take the same brush, clean it off, get some blue, some heavy blue, water it down. Nice watery blue. This part you want to do in a few amount of strokes as possible, so you want to make sure that the water runs consistently. And say we're going to have maybe a wave come in here like this. Just like that. And maybe another one breaking up here. And sort of, let's just taper it off. Here, little tops of waves. Just like back and forth. Getting sort of smaller as they go. And then I'll brush it off with the paint that's already on it. And then you get thinner lines, see, as it goes here. Just like this. And we're just going to make it disappear as it comes to the right. Maybe just there's suggestions over here. Okay. We'll give that a moment to dry and we'll be back after these messages.
The wind across the prairies, the rainbows and the dust, the sunset and the wheat fields, they belong to all of us. Landscape for our future, where our dreams have found a home. Friendship and community, a place where we belong. Together and together, with one voice and we can. Around here we know that skies can be the limit for the things that we can do. As long as we have you.
Oh yeah. Is that a trumpet?
Cliff Chatterton knows the importance of computers for child amputees.
I went to university for 4 years. You gotta learn how to type.
Through Jumpstart, champs with multiple amputations receive computers and devices designed for them. Workshops offer the training they need for future independence.
We realized in the war amps that the computer is the great equalizer.
See?
Yeah, we got it.
Got that one.
We got it.
And welcome back. And at this point we're going to do the reflection of light in the water here. So I'm going to take that baby blue color that I had a moment ago, and I'm just going to make sure that it's good fluidity. And I'm just going to take it like this, and we'll start the water about here. And I'm just doing horizontal lines, sort of that it's catching the tops of water here. Getting wider as it comes out the bottom. You want a bit more water than that. Want them to be sort of visible lines here. The way that it breaks on the surface also helps. Just like this. Maybe a little more just down here. And then we're going to take a pencil. This part's sort of crucial if you have trouble making perfect circles. And I'm going to put the moon dead center right here. And you just want to hold it steady. And trace your outline. Just like that. Then we're going to take half an inch wide brush or so. The color white with a smidge of yellow. And it's more white than yellow, but you can definitely see a slight bit of yellow in it. A little more white. And this part you want to be thick, because it's the brightest part of the whole picture. So make sure you mix a good thick consistency. And we're just going to trace from the inside out that circle that we just did. And you just want to watch what you're doing as you do it. And at the bottom, just like that. You can do a little man in the moon thing here with some blue left over. Just like that. Now that we've done that, I'm going to take the same brush and dry it off a bit. I'm going to pull this right up to here. I'm just messing it up here. This is good. And just sort of breaking through the trees. I'm going to make sure that you get this lined up with the outside of the moon. And just down the bottom like this. And pull straight down. Just like that. That's the illusion of light. Okay. Then we're going to go to this cloud segment, and we're going to take the color hard black, a little bit of water, and scrub most of it off. And say we'll do just a couple clouds breaking through the moon here. Just like this. Maybe a little over here too. And left to right. And it's a bit more black. And I'm just going to break it up now. Getting a bit bigger clouds as they come out. Generally with little circles. Just like this. Make sure that your brush is really wet. And just pull it across like this. Now my brain's sort of gearing towards water on the tops over here, so I'm just going to do an actual hard line like this. Just water, tops of water. A little random. And we'll make another cloud in here. And another cloud up here. Maybe a little bit coming out the side here.